China, the Chinese chicken. You have a drumstick and your brain stops sticking.
Welcome to my box score breakdown of the Buffalo Bills versus Miami Dolphins. Thursday night football. It was a great game, long night. Bills ended up winning 31-21, and they go to 3-0 and 2-0 at home. And Miami Dolphins fall to 0-3 and 0-2 away. So if we go through the box score here, we got Miami's passing, Tua Tagovailoa, 22 for 34, so pretty efficient for him. 146 yards, kind of low for him. 2 touchdowns and 1 interception. Obviously, that 1 interception came late, and that was the difference in the game. So, again, pretty good game for Tua. A lot of short passes, as you can see, didn't have many yards. Tyreek Hill didn't get involved too much. He had a couple catches, but we'll go through that when we go through the wide receivers. Move over to Josh Allen. He went 22 for 28, 213 yards, 3 touchdowns. He also took 2 sacks for 10 yards. So that was another thing, was Tua didn't get sacked at all, and Josh got sacked twice. You would have thought that would have been kind of reversed there. Usually Josh doesn't take as many sacks, and Tua takes a lot of sacks, or, a decent amount of sacks. So Josh Allen, very, very, very efficient with his 3 touchdowns, 213 yards. So great game for Josh Allen for sure. Miami's rushing. We have Devon Achane. He went 12 for 62, and his long was 14. So decent for Achane, not a great game. No touchdowns or anything. Ollie Gordon, though, he came in. He had quite a surge, especially early in the game. He had 9 carries, 38 yards, and a touchdown, and he scored the first touchdown for Miami Dolphins of that game. So good game for him. And then Malik Washington as well had a couple carries. Tua ran a couple times. So pretty good game on the ground for Miami as well. Buffalo side, James Cook, man, he just looks better and better every game. 19 carries, 108 yards, and 1 touchdown. His long was 26, and man, he was close to breaking. There was like 4 or 5 plays where James Cook almost broke free and ran for a 50-yard touchdown. So very, very good game for James Cook. I could see him getting a little frustrated too, and him getting tripped up on those plays just a couple times there, but still a really good game for him. 19 for 108. Josh ran the ball 4 times for 25. Ty Johnson for 3 for 13. I'm surprised Ray Davis didn't get any carries in this game. That kind of surprises me a little bit, but hey, it is what it is. Everybody eats, and maybe next game he'll have a big game. So we'll move to Miami receiving. Tyreek Hill, 5 for 49 and a touchdown, but on 10 targets. So if you know me, I always look at the receptions and the targets. And to me, 50% for a receiver, not good. I don't know if it's his fault or Tua's fault or whatever, but yeah, 5 catches, 49 and a touchdown might look okay to you, but then when you see the 10 targets, he could have had so much more. Jalen Waddle, actually pretty good game, just not many yards, 5 for 39 and a touchdown on 6 targets. So there you go. Devon Achane, this guy, he always gets 7, 8, 9, 10 receptions, that is, and he had 7 for 29 on 9 targets, and he's a running back. So hey, whatever. The Tua's thrown it to the check down guy a lot. Tanner Connor, never heard of him. Yeah, we won't talk about these guys, but yeah, not the best day receiving, but their 2-star wide receivers did have a touchdown. It's just Tyreek Hill, 5 for 10 targets, not the best in my opinion. Over on Buffalo Bills side, look at this list of receivers here. We got Dalton Kincaid. He had 5 catches for 66 yards and a touchdown, and his long was 20. He had the opening touchdown for the Bills, and that was on 6 targets. So great game for Kincaid. This may have been one of his better games of his career. He's in his 3rd year now. And yeah, 5 for 66 and a touchdown. That's a great game for him. Khalil Shakir came up big at the end there. Scored a touchdown. He went 4 for 45 on 4 targets. So perfect game for him. Elijah Moore, he got involved a little bit. 2 for 30 on 3 targets. And his long was 30. So one of them was 0 yards, I guess. But Tyrell Shavers also got involved. He's like their 5th or 6th receiver. He had 2 for 24 on 2 targets. So good game for him. Keon Coleman didn't get involved as much as I wanted to. They threw it to him once early, and there was a penalty, so that could have been a big catch there. But he went 3 for 20 for 4 catches. James Cook 3 for 10 on 3 targets. Ty Johnson. I do want to talk about Jackson Hawes. He had 1 catch for 5 yards and a touchdown on 1 target. So that was a big touchdown for him. He's a rookie, mostly a blocking tight end, but that those blocking tight ends can be dangerous on the goal line there because you think they're gonna block to protect the run there for the run game, but no, he did like a little fake block and then rolled out, and Josh Allen was able to find him for a touchdown. So that was fun to see. Palmer only 1 catch for 5 yards. I was surprised. And then Ray Davis, okay, did get on there a little bit, but 0 catches for 1 target. So let's see here. Miami, Tua fumbled one, so yeah, that was his Butterfinger moment. They snapped it to him, and he couldn't quite grab the ball. That was kind of funny, but he was able to recover it. But I think that was on a 3rd down, so that was a big play for them. Josh Allen, I guess, also fumbled, but he recovered it. I don't remember that. Oh, you know what? That was the kneel down before half. He fumbled it and then grabbed it real quick and kneeled. Brandon Codrington got lucky. He muffed a punt, but was able to jump on it right away. So Bills got a little lucky with those fumbles there, but we'll take it. Tyrell Dodson for Miami's defense. He used to be a Buffalo Bill, actually. Same with Rasul Douglas. So these 2 top guys on Miami's defense. Man, Tyrell Dodson, I guess, was all over the place. 11 tackles. They were all solo tackles, too. That's pretty crazy. So he was tackling James Cook a lot. He got a sack, a tackle for loss. That sack counts as a tackle for loss. Rasul Douglas, cornerback. Again, usually that's not a good stat for a cornerback is getting tackles because that means the wide receiver is getting catches on you. Zach Sealer, 5 tackles. He had the biggest mistake of the game where he had a roughing the punter penalty. So the Dolphins were going to get the ball back, and he got a roughing the punter and gave it back to Josh Allen. That was the biggest play of the game there. That sealed the victory for the Bills for sure. Minkah Fitzpatrick. Let's see if I see anything. Bradley Chubb had a sack too. And other than that, not too much. The rookie, Kenneth Grant, didn't do too much. I didn't really notice him that much either. You go over to the Buffalo Bills side, you get Taron Johnson, nickel corner. He had 8 tackles, 1 tackle for loss. Terrell Bernard, 7 tackles, 1 tackle for loss. Had that big interception that we'll talk about at the end of the game there that really sealed it for the Bills. Shaq Thompson, 6 tackles and a tackle for loss. A lot of guys with tackle for loss here, but no sacks. Trey White, tackle for loss. So, yeah, good defense. Daquan Jones. I do want to highlight Deion Walker. He didn't get on the stat sheet much, but he did pressure Tua and made it so Tua couldn't see Terrell Bernard sliding over for that interception. So that was a big play by the rookie Deion Walker, big boy, number 96. Joey Bosa, I was hoping he would get some sacks. Same with Greg Rousseau. But you notice Joey Bosa. He got really close to Tua a bunch of times. Greg Rousseau, not so much. I haven't really noticed him all year, honestly. I haven't shouted out his name at all. I don't think he has any sacks on the year or anything. So, kind of interesting there. Hopefully he can step up his game a bit. Let's go over the interceptions. Miami did not get any interceptions on Josh Allen. And then Tua threw that 1 interception, the Terrell Bernard that we mentioned earlier. So he returned it for 24 yards. Kick returns we won't talk about too much. Punting we won't talk about. Kicking, Matt Prater went 1 for 2 and 4 for 4 on extra points. Riley Patterson didn't kick a field goal but went 3 for 3 on extra points. Let's see here. Punting, not too much either. But we'll go over to the team stats now, too. I like looking at this a bit with you guys. First downs, Miami had 19. Bills had 23, passing 11 to 12, rushing 8 to 8. Okay. First downs from penalties. Bills had 3 of those. That's a big stat there. That may have been the difference in the game. Third down efficiency. Wow. Miami did good. 10 for 15. That's 66%. And same with the Bills, 6 for 11. That's about the same. Miami was 1 for 1 on fourth down. Bills never went for it on fourth down. Interesting. Total plays about the same, 59, 57. Total yards, Bills outgained them by 100 yards. They had the same amount of total drives, yards per play. Bills had 6.3, a little bit better than Dolphins 4.7. Passing yards, a little bit more for Josh Allen. We went through. Interception for Dolphins was big. Sacks, couple of them for the Bills, unfortunately. Rushing, okay, about even. When even it out here, when you look at it, James Cook had most of those for the Bills, though. Red zone attempts, this is always a good one. 3 for 3 for the Dolphins. Wow, okay, they were efficient in the red zone. And then Bills 3 for 4, so still pretty good. Penalties, yeah, that was a big difference. 6 for 57 and only 3 for 35 for the Bills. And then obviously one turnover. That was big there for the Dolphins. And time of possession was about even. Bills ended up winning that battle 31 minutes to 28 minutes. So pretty good game overall. If you just look at the stats, you might think this game was, a 3-point game, a 1-point game. But, Bills ended up winning by 10 at the end of the day. So there we go. So I'm happy that the Bills won this game. They're 3-0. Bills are my team, obviously. And yeah, we'll see. I think the Saints are next Sunday. So we'll get into that then. And thanks for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment down below if you noticed anything in the stats or box score that I missed. I'd like to hear it from you guys. Let's have a conversation down there. And have a great day and go Bills.
Chickadee China, the Chinese chicken. You have a drumstick and your brain stops sticking.